So today's video is a little bit different in that we're actually looking at some wireless headphones, and these are different from most wireless headphones in that they actually have an over-the-ear design, and they're being marketed kind of towards the active group in you. They are waterproof. They're advertised as noise canceling, but I don't really think that's the case with a $20 pair of headphones. It seemed more like it's just that the ear tips are actually just blocking noise than really noise canceling, but let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. So we'll start with the least important thing here, and that is packaging and some of the advertising on this package. And by the way, the exact model here is the Landnix LS-BH09, and some of the marketing here is kind of comical. For example, it says iPad compatible. Well, it's Bluetooth. If you have a Bluetooth device, it's compatible. It also says Skype compatible, and that's the same sort of thing. Ultra long standby time. It's advertised as 300 hours. I can't confirm or deny that. I will say that I've been using these for a little while now, and it's still on the original charge. So battery life wise, I'm not complaining about short battery life. I'm just not sitting around timing 300 hours worth of standby time. Just not gonna happen. And high definition sound quality. It's decent. Now the headphones themselves do connect via Bluetooth, which can be sketchy or spotty depending on where you are, what type of interference you have. I will say these connected to my Pixel XL first generation just fine. I haven't ever really noticed like any sort of stuttering or cutting in and out with these outside of just walking away from my phone and getting out of range. So really solid on that front. There are 3 physical buttons on these guys. You have a volume up, volume down, and then a Bluetooth button for holding and either powering off or also holding to connect to Bluetooth or at least start that pairing process. And it does charge over micro USB, at least it's a standard connector. Unfortunately not Type-C, but I will take the standard connector, especially coming from Jaybirds. But the flap is just under the right earpiece and it just folds down and you can plug them in. Pretty easy. Now, as far as fit goes, they are not the most comfortable in-ear headphones I've ever dealt with, but they do a really good job of staying in my ears, and most of that is attributable to the fact that they have this clip that goes over the ear and is very flexible, as well as the ear tips being customizable. Again, 3 different sizes. I use the smallest size because my ear canals are not very large, and the clips going over the ear does a great job of keeping the earbuds inserted into the ear, even if the actual construction of these is a little bit large for my ears. And if you do have small ears or a small head, sort of similar to mine, then you'll also notice that they look a little bit big for your head. But if you have a larger head, or maybe you just have a fat head, then they will just look fine. Now, as far as microphone quality of these earbuds, they do a fine job. You know, if you're making calls on them, great. Your person you're calling will be able to hear you and it'll be clear. Nothing special and definitely not ultra high quality. For example, I wouldn't be recording YouTube videos or voiceovers using the microphone on these things. And as far as the audio quality for the earbuds themselves, it is just fine. It's $20. You're not expecting something that is game-changing. However, I will say they are very bass heavy. So if you're somebody that listens to a lot of music that is bass heavy and you like that, then these actually might be a good ticket for you. But if you don't like a lot of bass in your music or just in your usage in general, then you might either want to steer clear of these or just change your audio profile altogether to sort of tone down the bass levels. So that was a really quick overview of these guys. They're about $20 on Amazon as of the recording of this video, and I'll leave a link to those in the description down below. If you like this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. You can also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Hoosier Hardware, and as always, I'll let YouTube queue up a couple more videos from my channel for you to watch. I'm Shane with Hoosier Hardware, and I'll see you guys in the next video.